Part 3.
This shelf is mostly honey. From this shelf up, we've got all different kinds of honey. So your habanero, your lemon, your honey sticks, the big jugs. We've got all kind of flavors here, all the infused ones, the creamed honeys in glass jars. And then we get up into the spring and summer wildflower honey, half-pound bears and 1-pound jars. And then up top, we have bee pollen, more of the summer wildflower honey, and then your orange blossom, raspberry blossom, blueberry blossom, and your honey drops on the end there. So any more honey that comes in gets organized in with this honey. On the bottom, we've got a bin of all of those candy sticks. So those all need to stay together in one place. Coconut bars, the noodles there. Over on this shelf, we have a whole lot more. So up top, we've got lighter weight stuff. This is important, guys. We don't want heavy stuff up top because you'll injure yourself trying to get it up or down. So we've got beef jerky, dog treats, and then all of those whistle stop mixes that we're not really selling anymore that produce closed. Below that, we've got all the corn shuckers, whatever they are, the corn slicers, the apple slicers. We've got the apple cider mulling spices, the cinnamon, the spiced tea bags, all in one location. Next to that, we've got peanut brittle, cowtails, buttery popcorn topping. Below that, so right here we do have some baking mixes, but right now there are baking mixes in the produce cooler. So we're going to run through what we have in the produce cooler first, get all of that out, and then we will get these out, and these will live here ideally into the future. They do not belong in the produce cooler, but we'll get through those first. That way they don't stay in there forever. Next to that, we have more totes of bulk package stuff. We've got Buckeyes up top, trail mix, peanuts, and there's wheat crackers in this one as well. Next to that, we've got your marshmallow bits, and then back here in the corner we have all of that caramel dip. Below it, all of these twists, so the black licorice, the red licorice, the green and the blue twists in cases and in the tote. Use what is in the tote first.
The only thing not in the tote is the cinnamon.
There's cinnamon twists?
There's cinnamon right there.
Would you look at that? Cinnamon twists. All right, next to the twists, we have all of the popcorn. We have yellow in front, blue in back, the rainbow mix next to that. In front of that, we've got mustard. And next to that, we have one more case of gummy bears, or worms, whatever they are. And then over here, spilling onto that bakery cart, we have the chocolate-covered espresso, blueberries, cherries. Keep them separated and keep those dividers in there, guys. That way they don't get mixed in, because not everything is labeled in that tote. If you pull something out of here to put it on display, make sure that it has a price on it, a label on it. We don't want to put anything else that people are going to be like, I don't know how much this is or what it is. Again, same thing when we get new items in, and those deliveries will be less frequent than the bakery stuff. But when we get new stuff in, it needs to be rotated. If you are rotating or you're putting stuff out on display and you empty a box, get that box immediately out of there. If there's like 2 or 3 items left in a box, put them on top of the next one and get that box out of there. The more space we can save, the better. You guys can combine boxes of like items if we've got 2 that are open, because ideally we're only working through 1 open box at a time. That way everything stays sealed and fresher. But again, same concept of rotating as the bakery stuff. It's just as important that we rotate all this stuff, because we sit on this stuff for a lot longer than the bakery stuff. So we need to make sure none of it expires while it's just sitting on our shelf.
Yep. One more time. The stuff cannot sit in here in the middle of the floor. It has to be put away that day. So if we get a shipment, you know that if there's more than one person here that day, before that secondary person leaves, they need to allot their time to put the stuff away. If it's a lot, you know, save an hour at the end of your shift. If it's not a lot, save a half hour. But it's not going here. No. That's it.
Thanks, guys.